over there on the screen, and it's this way round for you.
If you're going to bully us, Rich, I'm just going to carry on colouring in.
Hello, everybody. That was
Good evening,
Steve. That way. And
hey.
We're here, and it's 10th birthday time, and we made a few beers already. So let's enjoy ourselves tonight by kicking off and saying to Steve, there was a winner of something last week, wasn't there?
There was, yeah. We did a competition the week before, and last week we picked someone, and so Stephen Dennis was the lucky winner. And he picked the Desert Fort, so he got a Desert Fort's on its way to him.
Cool.
So yeah,
yes,
so it was a good choice.
Good pick.
Nice kit, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
so guys, wow, a winner from last week, and I believe you're well, we've twisted Steve's arm, everybody, to give us a few freebies to give away. And as it's our 10th birthday, for the next 10 days, there are some free goodies available. But you've got to do some stuff first, Steve.
What is? Let me get this right. So there's two.
I'm checking stuff
two ways you can get stuff. So the first one is there's a post on our Facebook page which explains it all as well. Went up 5 minutes ago. Yeah. If you comment on that and stick a link to a kit you'd like, a bundle, something on the website you'd like to win, and tag a friend, then you've got a chance of winning over the next 10 days. But you could enter it once a day, every day for the 10 days, as long as you tag a different friend, and then you'll have 10 entries. So there's 10 chances of winning.
So if you're picked on whichever day,
the
kit that you've mentioned in that post that day is what you could win.
Yes.
Yeah, or you will win if you're the one picked. As long as you haven't mentioned the friend that you've tagged in any of the other posts you've posted during the week. Yes. Well,
that sounds really simple.
Just to clarify, that was 10 people outdoors inside with 5 on a Wednesday with an R in it.
Yeah, come on, we do have another option as well.
Yes, and the other way is over the next 10 days, including today. If you order something through the web store, somebody every day will receive a gift voucher to the value of their order, whatever that happens to be.
And your name will be on your order sheet, and Trish will be picking the orders randomly to say who's won it. So we'll let you know as we get to the end of the 10 days. So that's two good ways to pick up a few goodies. Go and look at the post that went out just before 7 tonight on Facebook, and check the details there and put your comments in. Alrighty, I won't confuse anybody any further.
I'm just looking because Jamie Howard is going to be creating Facebook pages for his dog, his mum, his wife, his cat, and then tagging them. That's what it sounds like.
Yes, Jamie, we'll be keeping an eye on you there. Okay. Nice one. So it's our 10th birthday. Hooray!
Yeah, I'm going to wear that one.
No, I don't either.
It's our 10th birthday. Hooray!
Hooray!
Hooray.
Okay.
I feel a lot older than that.
Yeah.
I look it as well.
Poppers, yes. So we've got a lovely new logo for the month, just to keep us going and saying, yay, thank you for everybody. But what we thought we'd do tonight is just have a quick rundown of our favourite top 10. Well, rather Gary and Steve's top 10 from the last 10 years. So Gary, let's start with you. I do believe you just gave me a bunch of codes and you can't remember. But
I can. I brought them up and I've got a rough idea. It's great at shows. Yeah, it's great at shows because I'm the one that goes, I haven't got a clue. Trish.
So Arches. Why Arches? What
Arches? They're just a great division and backdrop, and I've had people commission paintwork with them for big tables. As it shows in the photographs, they're modular, so you can slip in CAFs and work sheds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're great blockage if you're gaming, but they're also great backdrop if you've got a shelf full of those and your models and stuff in front of them. It's cool.
Yeah.
And it fits that canal across the top, does it?
Yeah. You can you can put your G.
I don't remember those,
Geo70, I don't know. Yeah,
there was one in there. We'll see soon. But yeah, the archways. There's been quite a few Victoriana type backdrops people have done, like Jack the Ripper Street and that type of thing. I've seen that around. And you did some of they were hidden in the background for our VE celebrations a bit as well, weren't they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here's a livestock wagon.
I know. This seems like, but I love it. It's so simple. It's a piece of cardboard that represents wood and slidey doors and all that sort of stuff. It's just cool.
Yeah.
It's just, I like it. It's stuff I like. which was the question, really.
What it was all about.
Because we've got the butty boats that go with that. That's the sort of more modern houseboat.
Yeah.
This is just, this is where Sarisa started in the Old West.
Yeah.
And that was just something that came along. We needed to go around corners. So we went around corners with this one.
This one's had a lot more effort put into it in some respects because you've got a complete sort of internal structure as well. So when you take the doors off, you've got a lot of extra space to play in, room to game.
Yeah. You got a big open floor. Upstairs is quite cool because it's got
some rooms,
which gives you access to the balcony. Once you go up the stairs, you go through to the little balcony areas through one of the rooms.
Yeah, you can throw your opponents off it.
The common garden. Oh, look, those balsa wood banisters. I wish they'd have better standards for banisters.
Those paper thin glass panes and sugar. There you go. Yes, and you've even got stairs up the back. That's great. Room on the roof for a bit of a shootout behind the boardings. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, the thing is that a lot of the buildings never had stairs inside, but they did have them outside. So it was a double twist on that one.
Yeah.
That again is gas lamp, but this one is a triple. It's a triple whammy because we did the horse-drawn bus, which of course is sorry, Rich, I know you're taking me through it. Yeah, you got a picture of that one.
Yeah, it's done a bit of the wallpaper flowers on that.
Yeah, that's just printing and find a few posters in sort of places. But that led on to the World War I bus or the motor bus. Yeah. Which basically, if you take the sidings off, you get the bus that you got there, standard sort of paint it red. Great for Victoria, interwar, Civil War stuff. You get your
British War and all that type.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, then that leads on to the pigeon bus. So that's the World War I version.
Yeah. You see, these are obviously figures you've discovered throughout the.
Yeah, they're first corps figures. Got to give them a shout. They're first corps seated figures.
So those are the Germans, and I believe there's some British as well that they do like that.
They are actually the British ones. Well, they were when I ordered them. And they're the Great War figures from people that sell Great War figures. It's gone.
Always on the spot.
Yeah.
Of course, as you said, those buses are adaptable, weren't they? Certainly for the period. And of course, here we've got the pigeon loft.
Yeah.
That's quite cool, that, because somebody at Salute bought one, saw it and bought it randomly because their great grandfather had actually driven and handled pigeons and that in World War One, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, really captures the imagination as well, doesn't it? Speaking of which, we've got the Colonial Paddle Steamer, which I think a few people have thrown out ideas about what games they'd use it in.
Yeah,
earlier this week because I couldn't resist posting about that.
It's everything. I mean, it's a lovely kit, interior, exterior. This one has some very fine cotton.
Yeah.
And every show, it's like I'm expected to turn up with a broken, but it seems to be surviving.
It's surviving.
It's still there.
Yeah. Because there's one before that as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. There's 2-3 different paddle steamers.
and some extras coming soon, I believe. But we'll talk about that another day. And the Hey Saints we released earlier in the year.
Yeah.
In different scales.
Yeah.
We do this in several scales as well, and a lot of kits are
inside. Again, it's the thing that everybody starts with, whether they're modeler, painting soldiers, or war gamers. It's Battle of Waterloo and Airfix, and then suddenly you're into it. So yeah, that's why that's
I had the Airfix one.
Yeah,
I don't know where it went. I'm blaming my parents. I'm sure they
got
didn't.
The Italeri stuff as well.
Yeah.
I had one on. I think I set light to it, but you know,
take airplanes, shooting them at the bottom of the car. Yeah, no, we didn't do that. So, and then you've got once
in the same vein, because that one's a lot of research. Because there's a lot of people do this sort of kit, and there's a lot of people, you know, going this like this and like this. But this one actually went to Hougoumont, didn't it? Or one.
Yes, I've got there's some pictures of it. Yeah.
Sorry,
in fact, no, I was going to say, like, we've got pictures of our Hougoumont sitting at Hougoumont.
Yeah.
And we've also got the Hey Song sitting outside it as well on the road, across with it behind it, which is quite cool. So what we need is someone to take the Papalot kit over and get a picture of that.
Somebody.
One day,
yeah.
28 days isolation.
Yeah.
Maybe not just yet.
No.
Well, the detail that went into that one, including some loopholes in the walls and the extras that were there at the time, I think it really stands out with this kit, and it's really sized well to the actual size scale of the figures.
Yeah, well, that's
it's a combination of the real model, real life building being scaled appropriately for the gaming as well.
Yeah.
Hougomont's really good as well, because actually you can split it all up and just use it as scatter. It could be a couple of little farm buildings and just some walls and things, because it's not all linked. So there's a lot of flexibility in it.
Yeah. Take the flexibility for any of the period games right up till now, really.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is probably coming towards the end of your little list.
Yeah.
A chuck wagon.
Yeah, well, this was the one that we sort of mentioned last week, which is, you know, a sort of a favourite. And it is because in 40mm, it gave me a chance to just have a play, really. It's been popular. It's good. Yeah.
And it works in the other scales as well with slightly, some of
we're up to Steve's list now.
Oh, Steve. Yes.
Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Cantina. I love this. I just think it reminds me of so many Western films, watching films, cowboy films as a kid. And even now,
Cantina is spelt for the period. Sorry.
Steve. And it that's why I just think it's really cool. It's sort of memories of films, things like that you remember.
And there's the double size one as well, the double height version.
Yeah, there's a double floor
in the 40mm collection as well. Yeah. Now this one I've forgotten we had these, and when I was doing all the work with these, this one really stood out. So I can see why you might have liked it, Steve.
Yeah, I've got a vision to have a table with these as a little cul-de-sac and a little ring, with a little ring and the grass lawns around them, and have a few of them. We do them left and right sided, so you could have a little bit of variation. As some lovely suburban housing estate that's just gone to ruin.
Had an aircraft nearby. Crashed.
Well, no, and I think as well, Gary's done a really good job on the damage, because it looks like it's just weathered and
those
it doesn't look like the German Panzer divisions rolled through and just blown a hole out the side of it. It looks like it's just the roof's just fallen in a bit, the floorboards have rotted away, and things start to collapse. And it's it was this one, and the derelict sort of ghost town stuff we do in the Old West is the same. Some of the pictures we found when we were looking for it with the angles, Gary found an awesome one, and it's an entire street and all the buildings are leaning forward because of the weight of the canopy, and it's just pulled them all the same way, and it looks great. So yeah.
Now I know why this is your favourite.
Yeah, my little smithy. Yeah.
From ideas to design to being cut and released within the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love this one. I really think it's a really nice kit. Yeah.
Now, Gary, you used some conversion bits as well from another smithy, didn't you?
It's sort of well, it's about 3 buildings smashed together. It's not as easy as it, take a bit here. They then have to be bonded to work as a kit, and then have their sort of range particulars, features, and things put into it. So it's got to look like Burrows and Badgers. I got it right there. Serious, we're online, and it has to look right for it. And it was great to do all the wallpapering on it as well.
Yeah.
And the stained glass that we keep going about. Now the Mediterranean farm, Steve.
Yeah. This it's got quite a big footprint, this one. But I think it's quite a simple kit. I just think it could be used for so many things. But it's just another one where there's no it's just I like the kit. There's nothing complicated about it. Just think that's a really nice kit.
Lots of opportunities, different games with that.
Yeah. And you could do it. You could style it in different ways, and depending on what sort of, if you tile it up the roof differently or thatch it, you could thatch it. You could do lots of things and make it look very different. So that's why that one. This one. This is probably, I don't know, this is probably one of my favourites. And just because every time I look at it, I still, even though I know, I look at it and think, that's not cardboard and MDF. Yeah. But it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. This one was last year's, I think, wasn't it? One of the ones.
Yeah.
We're doing a bit of Legion, weren't we? So that's...
Yeah, maybe some people that have seen a certain film might see where there's some inspiration come from for there. I like this because it's actually flexible. But why is mine going so fast?
We'll come back to the Attackaboonie. So it's very flexible because it's got those monorail parts as well.
Because you could have a couple of them and then just join them with the monorail parts and extend it, and it creates sort of little, not line of sight blocking, but just linear terrain. I think sometimes it's in the same way that Gary was talking about the arches. You could run them across the table, the arches, and there's gaps through them. You can have lots of gaps through them. They don't block the table off, but they do create quite interesting sort of linear obstacles to sort of move around or through or over. Yeah.
And of course, we noticed a couple of ships cropping up.
Yeah.
Gary's favourite, as we've gone on about lots, is the cog, but of course the Attackaboonie was out.
Yeah, and it's just and you just can't say it enough, can you? Attackaboonie, whatever. Yeah,
the mask you saw there.
You just want to sit and say. Yeah. Another Japanese-looking themed one was the Torii Gate.
Yeah.
As well, and I just think it's a really nice little feature kit, and you could put that on a lot of tables as well. It doesn't need, you could have some little Japanese garden anywhere.
Yes.
And it's been themed up like that and put one in. So, yeah. This one was more because Market Garden was obviously anniversary last week.
Yeah.
I messaged everyone on Sunday and got all excited because A Bridge Too Far was on TV.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's what I did last Sunday afternoon.
Lovely bridge, actually working bridge as well. So
yeah. Maison Fort. This one's based on a real one that you can go and see in France.
Belgian border.
Blockhouse. Yeah, it's on part of the Maginot Line, isn't it? On that sort of area.
Yeah.
But it was taken out by a gunshot, blew a hole in the roof and a big hole in the wall, and it's still like that now. And this one, you can actually remove a check section of the roof and take a section of the wall out, so you can have it intact or with battle damage. But if you search Google Maison Fort, you will find photos of this one. Like and it's sitting a block house, sitting casement house, sitting on the road to protect it. a roadway, and yeah, that's mine.
Fantastic.
I just felt, maybe it's just because I was talking, but I felt like Gary got lots of time there to talk about his stuff, and then you rushed me through mine. So I'm going to.
I was peeking, got 3 extras in there.
I'm questioning whether somebody's didn't want me to talk.
No, your time was the same as Gary's. Yeah, we made sure the time on the video was the same. That was really good, guys. Thank you very much for taking us through a rundown of some of your top kits there. Nice and short, sweet. Keep everybody on their toes. We'll have a look at a few more over the coming weeks, I'm sure. But for now, I think we're going to just have a recap, I think, Steve, of our goodies that are out on the Facebook prizes.
Right. So you want me to say it again? And try and get it right again.
Yeah.
You wrote the rules. You should.
Yes. So 10 days, 10 prizes. So on the Facebook post we've put up about our birthday, you can comment, post a link to the kit you want to win, and tag a friend. And we'll pick someone every day from those that have tagged, but you can enter it every day as long as you tag a different friend. So lots of opportunities. The other way you can win is just to buy something, and then over the next 10 days, every day we'll pick someone randomly, and that person will win a gift voucher to the value of the order they've placed, whatever that is, and we'll send you that. So that's quite a lot. Yeah.
Yes. Loads. And we'll keep people posted on Facebook.
Good luck, peeps.
Yes, good luck. And thank you so much, everybody, for all your birthday wishes coming in. We'll keep an eye on those. Well, we can say thank you very much for supporting us.
Yeah.
Any offers going for now?
I'm just wondering if we'll still have anything to talk about in 10 years if we keep doing these every week.
No, we'll get back to some.
Yeah, the thing is though, is that there are so many kits. You could have picked another top 10.
Yeah, when Steve said he's got 40 for me to sort out and cut, I thought, oh.
Yeah,
no, I was. Yeah, there was a few where there was a few similar things that little ranges and bits and pieces, but that was just sort of cross section. That was the ones that stood out.
That's from
some of them are quite random. And Gary's was the same. There's just some kits that you just think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So I like some of the scenario sets from the World War Europe stuff, and we'll be seeing a few more kits and bundles coming, I believe, as part of our 10th birthday, perhaps towards the end of the month or early next, and we'll let people know as we get closer to those being released. But for now, I think we're about there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Today. So thank you very much. Make sure you all head over to that post that we put out just before 7 today on Facebook and read it. Because we may have got it wrong.
It is what Steve says. It's 10 of this, 10 of that, one of them, and chip in a mate, and
yeah.
So we'll say goodnight all. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you next Thursday.
Enjoy and stay safe, guys. Take care.
Stay safe. Bye, everyone.
Bye.